Texas is like, they don't care about nobody.
Texas has some of the most corrupt, dirty laws.
Florida too. So
Texas has always been messed up, but Cali is perfect.
And any southern state, like I'm not trusting it. Any southern or east, like southeast state, like like they didn't care about a soul in the first place, and they want all their money. They're greedy, like they don't care. California is that state that always wants. I mean, we also just passed the rent control, right?
I'm still waiting to see that shit
throughout the whole state. Like,
when does that come into effect?
Probably like next year or something like that.
Because for this law, it won't go into effect until 2023. But because they're so vexed about it now, I almost look at it the same way I look at Byron Allen, the billionaire, suing Comcast because he's using the doctrine of the Civil Rights Act of like 1865, pretty much saying like Comcast isn't doing right by like its black customers because they're literally not doing contracts with them, purposely not doing contracts with them, shutting them out. Like, Byron's a billionaire and can't get enough distribution for some of the stuff he owns. He owns the Weather Channel. He owns, I think, Fox Sports West. He owns a bunch of stuff. Like, so when it's crazy to think that in California, where they're being progressive with all these laws, and you look at the NCAA, who's literally threatening to say, we're going to cut you out. Well, Texas, they could have called the NCAA's bluff when they started the Longhorn Network. And the Big 12 wanted to sue, like, no, there's these other schools. And they're like, Texas is like, you funny. Have you seen Austin?
Yeah.
Have you seen downtown Austin?
We are
Have
Texas.
you seen our dorm rooms and apartments? Bro, no one cared about Baylor back then or Kansas or
Texas
Colorado.
Tech.
Like, come on. Oklahoma can kind of do it now because they had three straight guys who are Heisman Trophy candidates, two who are winners.
Yep.
But
and their basketball team had guys like Blake Griffin and Trae Young.
How many years in between is Blake Griffin and Trae Young?
Yeah, true.
Who was in between? Didn't Buddy Hield go to Oklahoma?
Yeah, Buddy Hield as well.
But he's Buddy Hield.
So it's like they had guys, but I mean, you look at a state like trying to go to war with the state of California over athletic rights. That's kind of crazy. And honestly, I hope it passes. I look at USC. They just fired Lynn Swan, their athletic director.
They fired him or he stepped down?
He stepped down.
They fired. Oh, really? I thought they fired him.
He stepped down. They knew it was coming. They had been interviewing for, they said, weeks or months already.
It was, Either way, he was on his way out because of all the scandals at USC. And
like USC can't avoid that since Pete Carroll.
It's been a curse, man. It's been a curse. And like now, like the person on the committee who's cleaning house is like, okay, no more USC guys. Just because you played football here doesn't mean you can run an athletic department.
Which is true.
Mike Garrett, Pat Hayden. Now Lynn Swan, who was like in like Virginia golf tournament signing autographs when all this turmoil was going. And Clay Helton didn't find out apparently until he got in a room with all the boosters and then got their like vote of confidence.
Yeah, that's crazy.
But anyway, we're going to wrap things up. We have our segment at the end of the show, Unnecessary Toughness. We're pretty much going to rant. Whatever we're feeling about. Whatever, anything you want, anything your heart desires, anything you want to get at. Like some people saying that Big Boy was an influential member of Outkast. And
which is craziness.
I'm not even.
You know what grinds my gears? You know what grinds my gears?
You know what really grinds my gears?
You know what grinds my gears, man, is... You want to go first? Can I go first? All right. We're
going to mute the other two mics.
All right. What really grinds my gears, two things that really pisses me off a lot. One of them is the fact that people say that Andre 3000 is one of the top 5, top 10 greatest rappers ever. He never released a solo album. I can't tell you an individual hip hop track that you're like, oh my God, like this is amazing. But you need to have a solo album to be one of the greatest. Like when we talk about Outkast, we talk about Outkast. Each of the individuals were dope. Some feel that Andre 3000 was better. You know, which you can understand. But everything big that they did was as a group. And you can't be the greatest rapper ever if you were in a group and all your best work were in a group and everything you did in a group. Like Ice Cube gets his pass. Jerry Curl Ice Cube goes down as one of the greatest because he did it with NWA. Then he left and he had 2 great albums that people still talk about to this day. That's one thing. Number 2 is I'm tired of this pussy whining soft era that we're living in today, as far as people not loving winners. It's all about winning whatever you do in life. If you're not winning, you're losing, and losing is not great. And then just people being so sensitive with Kobe, with the picture saying that the girl she chose a recital over. Bro, he said that he did nothing wrong. God damn it, stop being so sensitive. You know what I'm saying? We know how Kobe is. And wouldn't you say the same thing? Oh man, this kid missed my son's playoff game because he had a damn debate that he went to. Bro, stop being sensitive. This world needs to get itself together. That's all I gotta say.
I wanna say to those reporters that reach, especially because you mentioned the Kobe thing, because that's where I was gonna go with it. That was a reach. Kobe was talking about somebody from last year, a team from last year. Kobe was talking about something that happened a long time ago, and he was saying that these girls are actually all in now. Like, stop reaching for clickbait. Like, it's thirsty, you look stupid, you look dumb. Like, you might have got your clicks, but they're going to laugh at you later. Like, quit it. And quit with this Raider hate, Mykell. Y'all going to lose on Sunday. It's coming. So I don't want to hear nothing about it when Darren Waller got 150 yards and 3 TDs this Sunday. So go home.
All right. Damn, thanks for coming on. Oh, man. Okay, wow. So, Pete is out at the ONA Conference in Louisiana, living it up, looking like a snitch on Instagram because, again, his top button was way too tight. Drinking a beer. Shout out to him. Also, if you're in Louisiana, make sure you know the laws, because once you leave Bourbon Street, it's a little bit different. You know, you could run smack dab into the hood if you're not careful. But yeah, I just want to say I am a Rams fan for the foreseeable future, but I still will root for the Raiders to win games. Like, I can't not. Bruce peeked his head back in. I cannot not root for the Raiders to be successful. I can't. It's just not in me to hate them. It's like that ex where it's like, yeah, we're not good for each other, but I still want you to win in life. Because, you know, we were together when we were at our lowest, or mainly when they were at their lowest. But, you know, I've gotten in a few fights defending the Raiders, so it is what it is. But most importantly, I just want to say, all y'all, especially in the South Bay, be safe. Incident happened with some people in my family who were hurt, and it turns out it was some random person driving around. It's like an all-black SUV, tinted windows, out here shooting paintballs at people, man. Be safe, because it's like you do your day-to-day grind, you work, you come home, you take a lot of things for granted. Think about 9/11 just happening, and it's like, damn, I was in the 5th grade when 9/11 happened. And I remember coming home and going through my usual run of channels and what was on TV, and literally every channel on television, even though channels that didn't work, had videos of the Twin Towers and everything burning. And it's crazy because this week I got my email confirmation from CSUN that I'm officially graduated. My degree was conferred, and now I gotta wait another 4 to 6 weeks. And honestly, I just put my head down since graduation, just working, grinding, taking some time off here and there. And yeah, man, I'm just really blessed and thankful for where I'm at in life. I'm still trying to figure things out, next moves, not just for like the rest of this year, but I'm talking about like the beginning of the year after that. Like, but for the most part, I'm just trying to decompress and de-stress. Because it's weird how we can just come up with all these expectations and all these aspirations for ourselves. And when we don't flush it out fully, it feels like failure. It feels like some nagging little voice in the back of your head. And I mean, a lot of us, we probably all suffer from anxiety in some shape or form. My case, it's more expectations. Expectations I have for myself. Like, even with college, like, I'm happy I finished, but honestly, a piece of me is just unimpressed because I knew I was always supposed to do that. I was always going to take those steps and get to that next level. I was always going to take the baton that my mom gave me, that my grandma, my grandfather, everybody else in my family gave me, and take it a step further. So I just want to say to everybody out there who's running your race and worried about when is it ever going to end, what does the end game look like, what does success and victory look like, all I can tell you is success and victory is not quitting and giving up. And sometimes you gotta build up 1,000 days in a row of some hard work and keep your head down to when you finally reach that day to where things happen and everything comes together for you and you're not even surprised. You're like, okay, I've been over that for like 2-3 years. Once I got rolling, I knew it was going to come, and it's here now. So I'll just say, whatever you do, whatever you're doing, whatever you aspire to be, just start taking the steps to do it. Start mentally telling yourself you can, instead of coming up with all the reasons why it's not possible. You can list all the reasons why things can be a problem and why they might not work, but for every problem, there's a solution. And sometimes for every solution, you think about, well, what problems might come from this? Because what's the next thing? What's the next sacrifice? All I can say is sometimes you just got to look at it as it's a game of totality. It's not I hit this once and I win forever. Like, this one thing is going to change everything for me. Because to be honest, all this could disappear tomorrow. The stock market could crash. We could all go broke. Like, all the crazy shit that's going on. Like, anything bad could happen. And if you had to restart from zero tomorrow, the only thing you would have is yourself, your circle of people, your network, and your genuine ability to keep grinding and keep moving and keep working. So I would say, I know that was a long ass rant and tangent, but just keep working, man. Keep working. Keep finding ways to chip at, that mountain of anxiety you may have. Like, you just put one day ahead of the next. Stop worrying about, oh, here's the distance, here's why I might not make it. No, once you say you're going to do something, write it down, visualize it, embody it, make it a part of your daily mantra, and then you go out and take the steps to do it. And sometimes it means slaving through a paycheck for 2 weeks to get by. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with an honest day's work. Don't ever let anybody tell you there is. So, again, make sure you get your tickets. I think they're $15 now. The pre-sales is over, but $15. Good News Radio Showcase this Saturday, Met Theater in Hollywood, 5:30 to 8 p.m. And then, the after party afterwards. Come to meet all the people. It's gonna be fun. Keith, Jackie, Mykell, ladies from Never Not Extra. Like, so many people have worked towards a vision, and now it's finally coming to fruition. I'm excited for what's gonna happen on Saturday, man. Henny Kenny might make an appearance. That's all I can tell you. Henny Kenny might show up. Either way, y'all stay safe, stay prayed up, stay blessed, and have a wonderful night. Oh yeah, and also next Saturday, Utah versus USC. Catch touchdowns and tangents at a tailgate near you.
Are you tired of the same old sports media? Are you tired of hot takes, arguments, and questions that are just completely off base.
Luckily, we have something for you. Touchdowns and tangents.